Hey yo, it's your boy Glizzy Season back again, back with another video, and today we're starting off our series of the worst anime hot takes of all time. Now, I did part 1, but bro, it muted, gang. Oh my god, bro. It muted, and the audio wasn't there and all of that. But I was like, you know what? It's alright. Let's just see part 2. This is my part 1. This is part 2. Make sure you hit that like and sub though for more content like this one. Let's see.
Better than most people. One Piece scales to other animes better than most people think.
Okay, that's fine.
Like Kaido would. This is gonna be crazy.
Wait, what?
Would give Goku a run for his money. Would give Goku a run for his money.
Okay, so it's been a while since the last hot takes video, and since that video, I've seen more and more egregious takes. The chatting has reached new levels, and people are actively spreading misinformation on purpose, but I've slowly been gathering these takes. So today, we're gonna go through some of the worst takes I could find, and here's a shocker. Most of them are either from TikTok or Twitter. This means we're gonna be losing a lot of brain cells today. Also, no major spoilers, and no hate to any of these creators.
One Piece scales to other animes better than most people think. Like Kaido would. This is gonna be crazy. Would give Goku a run for his money.
I can't even begin to
bro. Kaido would. Nigga, Goku ain't being touched by Kaido, bro. Even in his dragon form, Kaido ain't doing shit to this nigga. What are these hot takes, bro? What are these like, bro? We just rage baiting this, we just rage baiting, right? Nigga, Super Saiyan 1, bro. Kaioken Goku beating Kaido. What are we talking about, bro?
Comprehend or break down where this take falls apart. Keep in mind, this guy is saying that Kaido can hang with Goku. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Kaido can probably only hang with Kid Goku max. Some of y'all One Piece fans saw him hold an island while fighting some people and thought, wow, this guy's strong. I guess he can fight Goku now. I promise you, if these guys fought, Goku is turning Kaido inside out. The only reason I can think of someone saying something like this is because they are either extremely delusional or they just never watched Dragon Ball. I don't think y'all understand how ridiculous power scaling in Dragon Ball can get. Vegeta blew up an entire planet with one hand, and this was in the first arc of Z. And in case you didn't know, no one in One Piece has ever blown up a planet. Do some of y'all actually think that Haki surpasses everything? What's Kaido gonna do? Blast Breath? Thunder Bagua? Not to mention the fact that if you believe Kaido can hang with Goku, or quote unquote give him a run for his money, then that means Shanks, Akainu, Mihawk, Whitebeard, etc. can also hang with Goku. And I dare you guys in the comments to explain to me how on God's green earth Shanks is touching Goku.
Shanks is a hockey man.
A hockey man?
Like, you were doing so fine with the first sentence, but then you decided to bring up Goku out of all names. But judging by the fact that he's cosplaying as Smoker, he probably enjoys One Piece quite a bit. And if someone told me that this was his first ever anime, you gotta check out. When you watch something like One Piece or Naruto as your gateway into everything, you'll probably be a bit biased and have these delusional takes. I promise you guys, I am not a One Piece hater, so don't worry, I can help.
Because I know you're mentally ill, which is why one day I'm going to open up a hospital for mentally ill.
Next take.
What is a character that you would put on Fraud Watch?
Goku. I think Goku is the biggest
What the?
fraud of all
to him.
time, bro.
Talk to him.
Not one move he got is his.
Wait, another Goku take?
What? Bro, what are bro? Bro, what are we talking about, bro? I would get it if you said Squad Zero are frauds. Or even Renji is a fraud. Bro, know that if Renji says War Zabimaru, bro, you know that you are lost. Goku is a fraud because every single movie he does isn't his. Starting with, bro, a lot of anime took influence from DBs. What are we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about? Like, genuinely, what are we talking about, bro?
Hold on, what's the name of the podcast? Oh, Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Of
Tell me, One Piece
course.
fans, do these guys speak for you? Is this what represents all of you guys? Like, I feel like if it's a street interview or a podcast, everyone's brain cells start leaving. I know y'all want the TikTok clip, but dang, this is just chatting at its finest. Y'all just be calling anybody a fraud nowadays. Like, do y'all even know what it means? Google says a fraud is a person or thing intended to deceive others.
I want to go back to the last video because these ones are absurd, bro. These ones are absurd. I want to go back, rewind to the last video I reacted to. The part 1 of the worst anime hot takes. It muted, so the audio wasn't recorded. I made sure that this one is recorded. I heard one of the hot takes. The guy said Guts from Berserk went through nothing. I was like, hold up. What is this man talking about? He said he went through nothing. The guy literally got birthed from his mother's corpse while it was hanging from a tree. What are we talking about? Bro, that's not even the worst. Bro, his best friend literally raped or SA'd his girlfriend in front of... What are we talking about? His so-called should have been father let other men or another guy, a pedophile, do him dirty. Like, what are we talking about, bro? And you gonna tell me, nigga, you would live a day of the life inside Guts' life. You know that shit. You know that. You know very well as we do that, bro. You would suffer in the life of Guts, bro. This man is traumatizing, bro. When people tell me that anime is for kids, I just put on Berserk, and then they're gonna tell me like, what the is this shit? I tell them, it's the things y'all say are cartoons. Not even I would ever say such, like, bro, absurd things about a character like that. And then you gonna tell me nigga from Tokyo Ghoul suffered the most. He did not. Bro, Guts suffered the most. You get me? I'm still gonna talk about another one from that video. Let's continue this video, bro. I'm gonna talk about another one from that. Like, and then you gonna talk about Kaido beating Goku, bro. Yeah, bro.
By unjustifiably claiming or being credited with accomplishments or quality. And because Goku has other techniques that are not original, he is supposedly a fraud. Did Goku go around parading around saying, I'll use the Kamehameha that I created myself? I guess you can call him a thief, but even then, Goku has had some of the most creative and original use of some of these moves. Like, he used the feet Kamehameha or stacking the Kamehameha with the Kaioken. I didn't see Roshi having red aura when he was firing off his blast. Then later in the clip, he's talking about a Saiyan's Zenkai boost also makes them fraudulent. Like, huh? They're laughing in the clip because they know they're just talking just to talk. We are now calling Goku a fraud because of his own biology. Yes, Bardock and Gine, you guys are the reason why your son is now a fraud because you happen to be monkey. Like, are we gonna say it's Naruto's fault for having Uzumaki genes to help with chakra? And plus, Zenkai boosts were fairly irrelevant after the Namek saga because the boost is only so great. Like, after we saw Super Saiyans giving people 50 times power boost, a Zenkai boost wasn't gonna be doing that much compared to the Super Saiyan buff. Using the word fraud can be funny, but some of y'all just be using it for everything. Y'all wanna talk about frauds? Talk about Shinji from Bleach. He may be my favorite character, but bro doesn't really do much fighting. Next thing y'all gonna say,
bro. I'm telling you, not Shinji, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga Renji, bro. Like, and Squad Zero, bro. Bro, for the fact that Squad Zero is the most powerful squad out of all of them. First of all, they didn't even help to save the Soul Society because they're trying to protect the Soul King. Like, and then you gonna tell us Goku a fraud, but you know that these niggas are the strongest squad of the entirety of the Soul Society, but like, nah, it's y'all responsibility. We just here for the Soul King, and then lose. Like,
It's
what
like
is
Gojo's
that?
a fraud or something. But anyways, what's the next take?
Oh wait. But you think Kaido beats Krillin?
I fully,
hands down.
wholeheartedly believe Kyle beats Krillin.
I'm going to open up.
Nigga, Kaido ain't beating nobody from the same universe, bro. From the DBZ, bro, he ain't. Not even Krillin. Bro, I know Krillin a weak ass motherfucker. But bro, when he snaps, and you gonna talk about Kaido beating Krillin, dog. They literally just said he beat, at least he might even have a chance on Child Goku Max. I said Kaioken Goku. They said Child Goku, and I ain't complaining about that. What are we talking about, bro? Like, y'all just
A hospital.
I really put these guys in the video twice. As y'all can clearly see, not everyone needs a podcast. And if you are not well versed in a certain series, don't speak on it, because this doesn't make sense whatsoever. Like, this devolves to something very simple. Krillin can blow up the planet hundreds of times over, and Kaido cannot. Krillin is faster than Kaido. Barring Logias, Krillin is soloing all of One Piece with ease.
Mom said Gojo is a fraud amongst top tiers.
Koji mopped them.
Y'all, I think we officially lost it. Gojo
This is gonna be a long ass video. First of all, Toji didn't mob Gojo. Reason being simple. Gojo did not sleep for the entirety of that trip. Barely got a wink in. And so he couldn't sense Toji because, first of all, he has the Heavenly Pact and zero cursed energy. And he absolutely jumped the guy when he was tired, bro. What are we talking about? Nigga, you have everybody saying it's over. When Gojo was sealed, Nanami said it was over, bro. Villains that don't popped out of nowhere just because Gojo was sealed. Nigga, Jogo knew that, bro. If time doesn't come up very soon, we will die. Gojo defeated Hanami with just his limitless technique. With just the force. What? What are we talking about? And you gonna talk to me and say Sukuna beat the guy. He beat the guy, right? Bro, Sukuna needed Shinigami and Maharaga to defeat this nigga. What are we talking about? Bro, you have his anime glazing the guy. His anime. Everything is done by, let's say, a certain character, but no, they're going to add, but for the sole exception of Satoru Gojo. What are we talking about? Bro, they literally said, bro, Gojo could off everybody in the country if he wanted to. By himself. By himself. The strongest sorcerer of ages, bro. Blessed with both the limitless techniques, the limitless technique and the 6 eyes. What are we talking about? He's a fraud. How? Just because Toji jumped the guy?
along with Sukuna, is the actual pinnacle of power in Jujutsu Kaisen. Literally no one can touch these guys. They made a special grade curse like Jogo, who was able to speed blitz 3 injured sorcerers, look like a child. Jogo couldn't land a single hit on these guys, and they're constantly mocking him during their fights. But since Toji defeated him, he's a fraud. Fortunately for my sanity, the other guy in the clip mentioned all the things that Toji needed to do to defeat him. Asides Batman, this man Toji is one of the kings of prep time. Like, anyone will say Toji with prep time can do this and that, and then they start glazing like crazy. Toji had to first wear down Gojo for like 3.
Toji's my GOAT. I won't say nothing. I won't accept Toji's slander, right? He is my GOAT, bro. I absolutely appreciate Toji, bro. A lot of people, like, bro, Toji's like, bro, Maki took inspiration from Toji. But, bro, if he wasn't prepared, Toji wouldn't even landed a single hit on this man, and you know that shit, bro.
Days straight, have him get little to no sleep, and have him activate his technique at all times. Then he had to take down the bounty on Rico just to lower Gojo's guard down so he can turn off his infinity. But even then, Gojo shook it off and was still untouchable. Then Toji had to trick him again into thinking he would go to murk Rico and finally use the weapon that Gojo didn't even know existed, which would turn off his infinity. If your opponent has to go through all of that to try and off you, you can't be a fraud. Toji didn't even succeed completely, and once Gojo came back, he started speed blitzing Toji. One red nearly broke this man's back, and some of y'all want to call him a fraud for this. Like, I'm not blaming Toji. He knew what he was up against was actually insane, so he took his proper measures. But
literally this clip, Satoru absolutely sensed this man when nobody else did.
You can't tell me that a teenager is fraudulent because he got snuck by some middle-aged guy with weapons he ain't even know existed. Next tape. Y'all know what this is already. If you're new and you like what you're seeing, might as well subscribe. I'm gonna be pushing out videos like this throughout 2024. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so this one says that these 3 anime carry 2023, and it shows JJK, One Piece, and Attack on Titan. Now, I know the title said that these were the worst takes of all time, but this one isn't too crazy. Besides one thing, One Piece is definitely gonna be in here because they had the peak of the Wano arc animated this year, and JJK carried the last half of the year with hidden inventory and the Shibuya incident arc. So these two are understandable. I draw the line with Attack on Titan being here. I understand that if it's something that you personally like a lot, you may value it more and it could have carried your year more. But AOT dropped 2 separate hour-long specials this year, and that's it. It's not like the other years where they were dropping in a seasonal anime format. Nah, they just dropped 1 episode in March that served as a lot of build-up and an amazing finale episode. Now that's fine and all, but those 2 are not enough to carry an entire year in my opinion, especially if one came out in like November. So what are the other options? Some guy in the comments said My Hero and Blue Lock and got ratioed, because we gotta be serious here. My Hero and Blue Lock were good, but I think something like Bleach 1000 Year with Blood War Part 2 carried a lot of the summer for shonen anime. But there were a lot of bangers last year, so this one isn't too crazy. The last thing I want to tackle is a meta that is incomprehensible: TikTok lives, and not the AI junk either.
Hey, thanks for the gummies. Hey, what you said?
These guys are the ultimate form of yapping and nonsensical arguments. Essentially, someone will put some bait topic as—
Before I finish off this video, but he's about to finish, right? Another hot take from the last video that was muted, right? It said these 9 characters are the amount of time they survived in the One Piece universe. It said Ichigo survived in the One Piece universe in 5 hours. It said Naruto is surviving the One Piece universe in 1 year. Nigga, I got pissed off when it said Midoriya, Deku surviving the One Piece universe in 10 days more than Ichigo. What are we talking about right now, bro? Like, what is this slandering of Bleach, bro? Bro, I'm a fan of One Piece. I'm a fan of Naruto. I'm a fan of My Hero, Bleach. But, bro, stop this, bro. Another hot take, it says Goku Black. In that one hot take, it says Goku Black surviving the One Piece universe in 10 years. Bro, Goku Black absolutely destroying the hell out of that universe. What are we talking about? Like, bro, Goku Black not even feeling a goddamn thing, bro. It says Asta surviving the universe in 5 days. More than Ichigo. I'm like, bro, at this point we just yapping. At this point we just yapping. How does that even make sense? How does that even make sense, bro? Bro, I'm really, bro, I'm still gonna continue reacting to these hot takes, bro. And I believe they're gonna be more and more ridiculous at this point. Cause bro, the Ichigo slander must stop. The fact that you say Austin Midoriya are surviving the One Piece universe more than Ichigo is insane. Like,
background and people will join in to argue. Now, I call it a bait topic because there is no way some of these things are real. Like Sakura slam Cell. Didn't this guy threaten to blow up the solar system with a Kamehameha? The craziest thing is some people actually try to argue these topics with all of their heart. Now, I don't know if it's just because people like to argue and like chaos, but this one is the prime example of nonsense. They asking about Gear 5 Luffy versus, and I guess this is low-key a spoiler, Black Frieza. And some people are gonna say Luffy wins because of Toon Force or something. Like, this is so mind-boggling for me. Doesn't Black Frieza use a death beam and murk Luffy?
Bro. At this point, y'all just be saying anything, bro.
Or heck, doesn't he even blow up the planet? Like someone said that they hopped on one of these lives and they beat the Luffy winning argument by asking whether Shanks beats Frieza. Another one is this Ace versus Madara live. Ace slams? Spoilers here, but we're saying that the guy who got baked by Lava Boy is slamming Madara with the 10 tails. Bro, I hope y'all are getting bags or having a lot of fun, because if you're losing sleep because you lost a debate in one of these lives, bro, take a break from the internet, man. Well, that's that for this hot takes video. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and extra.
Yeah, but it was a nice video, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was a nice video. Even though the hot takes, bro, these hot takes piss me off, it was a very nice video. This is my part 1 of the part 2 of the worst anime hot takes. I'm still gonna continue this series, bro. I really like this one. But make sure you hit that like and sub, bro. I'm gonna see you on the next one. It's better record.